And exactly what change to happen? You create a perfect, logical plan. The problem isn't the planning. It's that when the time for action actually arrives, you find it almost impossible to stick with your own strategy. It so often feels like the rational part of our mind and our deepest emotions are locked in a constant and relentless tug-of-war for control. This deep internal conflict creates a crippling stalemate where every attempt to move forward is met with resistance and ultimately all progress stops. In their book, Switch Chip and Dan Heath reveal why change is so challenging and offer a powerful framework for making lasting improvements. Let's now uncover a powerful framework specifically designed to give you conscious control and direction over your own logical thinking process. We'll explore how to connect with our deeper feelings and harness the incredible power of our emotional side to guide our actions and our decisions. Now, we're going to shift our focus and learn the fundamental principles for shaping your own environment to consistently produce successful outcomes. Making real lasting change can feel surprisingly simple and effortless. With this approach, it truly is. So let's begin this journey together now. Idea 1. The rider, the elephant, and the path. Our minds are split into a thinking part and a feeling part. This internal conflict is what makes any real change so incredibly difficult to achieve. The rider is our rational side, the planner who knows the best long-term direction. It holds the reins and attempts to steer us toward our goals. The elephant is our powerful emotional side, seeking instant gratification and often choosing the easy, comfortable path over a difficult one. The rider may hold the reins, but the elephant has its own path, and when they disagree, the elephant's emotional power will almost always win out. The path represents our environment. If the way forward is full of obstacles and confusion, progress will be frustrating and slow for both of them. When you shape the path, change becomes much easier for everyone. A clear downhill slope makes the right choice feel almost completely effortless. Effective change happens when you direct the rider and motivate the elephant. You must appeal to both logic and emotion to move together in harmony. When your rider, elephant, and path align, the struggle ends, and the journey of change becomes a smooth, successful, and enjoyable ride. Idea 2. Find the bright spots. Focus on what's working. Instead of only fixing problems, use existing successes as your guide to drive meaningful, positive change forward. In a school where most scores are low, one teacher's class always excels, providing a crucial bright spot and a powerful example of what can be done. By observing this successful teacher, the school can discover valuable lessons, and her unique strategies can be applied throughout other classrooms. When you find these bright spots, you must analyze them closely. Ask critical questions about what is working and exactly why it is working. Understanding the specific actions and effective behaviors provides a clear roadmap. This can be used for implementing success on a much larger scale. To apply this, start by identifying where positive results are already happening. Then, try to determine the key factors that lead to that success. Once you've pinned down what's working, replicate those successful strategies. This will help you to encourage broader, more impactful change. Instead of fixing everything wrong, it's more productive to amplify what's right. Cloning your successes means you're building on proven methods. This powerful approach can lead to quick wins and build confidence. It creates positive momentum that helps propel further change for your team. Remember, the key is to actively look for these bright spots. They provide insights and make change feel less daunting by giving you a model. Idea 3. Script the critical moves. When change is needed, it can feel truly daunting. You're standing at the edge of a deep, dark forest, and you can't see the path ahead. Scripting the critical moves lays out a clear path forward by defining the essential and simple steps that are required to achieve truly meaningful change. The advice to eat healthier is just too broad. The sheer number of choices can feel so paralyzing that it becomes easier to do nothing at all. A script makes it simple. Pack a fruit for lunch, or substitute soda with water. You focus on a few key behaviors for the biggest impact. Scripting removes ambiguity, so people know precisely what to do and are much more likely to follow through with the intended action. Instead of just saying, "Be better," a great leader provides a script with clear, actionable steps that shows the team exactly how to win. This approach offers a balance of guidance and freedom, giving a clear direction without micromanaging the details of how you get the work done. It's like a map with a starting line and key turns. It gives the change process momentum and clarity, helping people to keep moving forward. Idea 4. Point to the destination. To lead change, you must provide a clear vision. Without it, people won't know where their efforts are supposed to take them or why it matters. Without a clear goal, it's like a road trip with no destination. Just saying, "we're going," won't inspire or prepare anyone for the journey ahead. But show them a vision of a sunny coast with amazing food, and suddenly everyone understands the value and is eager to get on board with the plan. When a team's goal is unclear and uninspiring, they quickly lose their direction, and all their shared motivation will simply fade away. Create a destination postcard for your change. This is a vivid picture that shows everyone exactly where you're heading and why it's worth it. This clear picture simplifies countless decisions. It's a guiding star that aligns every effort, ensuring your entire team moves forward together as one. We use a simple filter for every action by asking if it moves us to our compelling future. If it does, we move forward, and if it doesn't, we reconsider. A clear, appealing destination helps overcome reluctance. It gives people a powerful reason to leave their comfort zones for the journey ahead. When everyone knows the destination, the journey becomes possible. A shared, compelling vision is the fuel for any successful change initiative. Idea 5. Find the feeling. Changing behavior isn't about giving people more facts. It's about making them feel something, since emotion is the most powerful driver of human action. Simply quoting statistics on accident rates and injury costs won't inspire real change, because that kind of cold data rarely connects with people. Showing a real employee's story creates an emotional connection, helping workers truly feel the serious consequences of unsafe practices. When we truly see the human cost, it creates a deeper connection. This empathy then becomes the powerful motivation we need to change our behavior. Positive emotions can drive powerful change, and creating excitement around the benefits of a new plan is a great way to get people on board. Celebrating small wins and sharing positive outcomes builds essential momentum, encouraging your teams to keep driving the necessary change forward. As positive feelings grow, people are more likely to persevere and build the resilience they need to overcome any new challenges they face. To truly create change, don't just inform people's minds. You must connect to the core feeling that makes them care enough to inspire real action. Idea 6. Shrink the change. Big changes feel scary and overwhelming, like a massive mountain to climb. The sheer size of the task can make you want to give up before you start. When your house is a total mess, the thought of cleaning everything at once feels so overwhelming it can paralyze you from even starting the task. Just clean one small spot like the coffee table. That simple win gives you a visible starting point and the momentum to continue your progress. This works in professional settings too. A huge new system can intimidate employees, making them resistant to changing how they work their old ways. Introduce just one small feature of the new system first. Letting people master one simple part builds their confidence and makes them open to more. The goal is to find a first step that is so small it seems easy. This is the first domino in a chain reaction that leads to significant results. Each small step you complete fuels your motivation and gives you the confidence and energy you need to tackle what comes next. Slowly, all those small steps add up to a massive transformation. You achieve the big change without ever feeling like it was too big to handle. Idea 7. Grow your people. Lasting change happens when you nurture personal growth. If people feel they are learning and developing, they'll fully embrace the new direction. When people see change as a way to become better, their emotional investment soars. Change is no longer a burden, it becomes a personal enhancement. Help people see the change as part of their identity. When someone views themselves as a health-conscious person, healthy choices become automatic. Encourage a growth mindset where abilities can be developed. Challenges are no longer roadblocks, they become valuable opportunities to learn from. In the workplace, tie change directly to career goals. Adopting a new system makes employees more skilled and adds tangible value to their careers. When individuals link change with growth, they inspire others to join in. This creates a positive ripple effect that can steer the entire group. A leader's role is like a gardener's. They must cultivate the environment, provide support, and tend to the unique needs of each person to grow. The outcome isn't just a team that has changed, it's a team that has grown. They are stronger, more capable, and united in their new direction. Idea 8. Tweak the environment. Changing your environment is a far more effective way to truly change your behaviors than simply trying to force a different mindset on yourself. When you're trying to eat healthier, the path of least resistance often wins, even if it's not the best choice. That's just part of human nature. By shaping your environment to make the healthy choice, the easy choice you'll find, the path of least resistance becomes the right path for you. This idea holds true in the workplace as well, where minor shifts in the environment can create major changes in behavior without a single memo. A company dealing with long meetings tried a novel approach. By simply removing the chairs, all their discussions became shorter and more productive. And what about safety? How do you guide people's movements intuitively so they don't have to be constantly thinking or staying on high alert? A simple visual cue like bright tape on the floor can greatly reduce accidents. It's a remarkably minor change that effortlessly helps guide behavior. By identifying and removing barriers, the right actions begin to feel more natural, and you won't need to rely on so much of your willpower. Idea 9. Build habits. Habits guide behavior with less conscious effort. They make actions automatic, so they stick long-term, requiring less willpower to maintain. To build a habit, you need a consistent trigger. This could be a specific time, a particular place, or even an emotional state that cues the action. Next, you need to practice the behavior. Repetition is key because the more you do an action after a trigger, the more ingrained it becomes. The goal is to make a new behavior feel so natural it becomes as automatic as brushing your teeth before you go to bed each and every night. Immediate rewards are key for building habits because they create a positive feedback loop that reinforces the new behavior early on. It's helpful to start with small behaviors that are incredibly easy. If it's too difficult at first, you'll find endless reasons to avoid it. Also, watch out for decision paralysis, because having too many options makes it so much harder to successfully stick with your important new habit. Script the action sequence for your new habit. Pre-deciding what you'll do makes it much easier to follow through and helps the behavior stick. Idea 10. Rally the herd. Rally the herd uses group influence to drive change by showing that when a crowd moves in one direction, we naturally tend to follow along. When we're unsure how to act, we look to the crowd for social cues, because a popular choice naturally feels like the safest and most correct one. When just a few people change their actions, they can influence others, creating a powerful and self-sustaining chain reaction that continues to grow. Publicly recognizing and celebrating early adopters shows everyone that the new behavior is becoming the accepted norm for the entire team. For a new positive change to catch on and spread, it must be made as visible and observable as possible, since hidden habits rarely stick. When people see a lot of others doing something differently, they are much more likely to join in. Visibility leverages our natural desire to follow. Rally the herd is about creating an inspiring new culture where positive change becomes the standard that everyone wants to be a part of. Social proof leverages our innate desire to be part of the in-crowd, making it a powerful tool for driving and sustaining long-lasting change.